The airline throws the $1,000 Rimowa and the $100 case onto the same belt and treats them identically. So the smart money buys the shell that survives and the warranty that covers it for a fraction. The Samsonite Omni starts at $130, 7 luggage gold mines, 3 to skip. You know the feeling. You're standing in the airport shop, staring at a wall of gleaming cases that each cost as much as the flight. A quiet voice asks whether any bag is worth that. It is not. The expensive wall is selling you a name and a story. So here's what to buy instead, brand by brand, and exactly why each one wins. Number 1. Samsonite Omni PC. Here is the spec that should stop you before you ever walk into a luxury luggage store. The Omni and the Winfield run 100% polycarbonate, not the cheaper ABS plastic most people assume a budget bag uses. That one distinction is the whole game. Polycarbonate flexes under impact and recovers its shape. A BS is brittle and cracks in the cold. Aluminum dents and stays dented forever. So when the handler drops a 200-pound load on your case, this $130 shell absorbs the blow and snaps back, exactly the way the $1,000 premium hardside does, because it is the same material doing the same job. The micro diamond texture hides scuffs. A multi-stage aluminum handle keeps the weight down. Dual spinner wheels roll in any direction, so you push the load instead of dragging it. The case expands an inch when you overpack. The warranty runs 10 years. None of that is exotic. All of it sits on the $1,000 bag too. Read that warranty closely though. It covers factory defects, not the airline. That is the one place this shell does not protect you. The bag comes in carry-on, mid, and large checked sizes in a wall of colors. The carry-on lands under 7 pounds. The textured finish shrugs off the scuffs that make a glossy case look beaten after one trip. And here is the part that should make you laugh or wince. Samsonite is the same parent company that owns Tumi. The same Tumi that quietly killed its lifetime warranty back in 2004 and still charges $1,000. The same boardroom sells you this shell for $130. The label is never the bag. The engineering is shared. The price is not. The only thing the extra $870 buys you is a different name stamped on the handle. The next pick is the one the people who fly for a living actually carry. Number 2. Travelpro Maxlite 5. Here is what nobody tells you at the luggage counter. Watch what the flight crew rolls through the terminal. It is almost never a $1,000 bag. Travelpro was founded by Bob Plath, a working airline pilot who invented the rollaboard in the late 80s. The wheeled carry-on the entire industry then copied. The crews adopted it because it survived daily airport abuse. They have stayed loyal for decades. The Maxlite 5 is the budget line of that pedigree. Ultralight soft side, around $130 to $180. It weighs roughly 5 to 6 pounds empty. Light enough that you spend your weight allowance on what you packed, not on the case. The soft build flexes into overhead bins that a rigid shell fights. The wheels track straight instead of wandering across the jet bridge. And here is the part that beats Samsonite outright. The Maxlite carries Travelpro's built for a lifetime warranty on the bag itself. Wheels, zippers, handles, covered for as long as you own it. Then register within 120 days, and the trusted companion promise adds something almost nobody offers at this price: coverage for airline damage. I will be precise because the fine print matters. On the Maxlite, that carrier coverage runs the first year, not forever. 1 year, read honestly. But Samsonite's 10 years covers defects only, never the airline. Tumi's $1,000 bag does not cover the airline at all, so a lifetime defect warranty plus a year of carrier coverage still beats both. A contoured handle locks at the height you actually use, not just up or down. The wheels are mounted to take the curb drops. This is the kind of bag your father would have checked for 30 years if ultralight softside had existed then. The crews did the long-term testing for you for free on 10,000 jet bridges. The smart traveler noticed that years ago. You are not paying for a luxury story here. You are paying for what the people who live in airports chose for themselves. The third pick is the one I have to be most honest about. Number 3. American Tourister. Let me be blunt, because this pick comes with an asterisk. American Tourister is ABS, not polycarbonate, the cheaper, more brittle plastic, and I will not pretend otherwise. So why is it a gold mine and not a skip? Because the price is honest. A $60 bag priced like a $60 bag is not robbing anyone. It is the exact opposite of the $1,000 shelf above it. American Tourister is Samsonite owned. Same parent as the Omni. Same parent as Tumi. but it sits at the very bottom of the ladder, and it tells you the truth about what it is. It still ships with 4 spinner wheels and an expansion zipper. It still rolls clean out of the box. Set it beside a no-name case at the same price, and the difference is the parent. American Tourister carries Samsonite's quality control and a real warranty behind it. The nameless bag carries neither, and you learn that when a wheel shears off in month 3. The shell will scuff. It will show its age faster than the better cases on this list. But say you fly twice a year and check the bag. For that traveler, this is an honest tool at $60 to $120. If you fly often instead, climb 1 rung to the Omni shell. Match the bag to the mileage. That is the whole skill. Here is the test that matters. The robbery is never a cheap bag at a cheap price. The robbery is a cheap build at a luxury price. American Tourister is the first thing. The $1,000 wall is too often the second. Buy this with clear eyes and you will not feel cheated. The 4th pick brings premium features down to a mid-price. Number 4, Delsey Paris. Put 2 bags side by side. A premium hard side with a built-in lock, a wheel brake, and a hard shell will run you $400 to $600 at full retail. A Delsey hard side with the same features runs about $100 to $200. And it goes on sale constantly. Delsey is a French maker that has built luggage for generations. Lines like the Chatelet, the Helium, and the Comet use the same flex and recover shell as the expensive names. Some add security features the boutiques treat as a luxury upcharge. The built-in lock means you are not threading a padlock through the zippers at security. The Chatelet adds a wheel brake, so the bag does not roll away from you on an incline at the gate. The interior is lined and divided like a far pricier case. A double spinner Chatelet lists around $200 and drops well under that on sale. The same brake and lock package on a German or Italian premium bag starts at twice the price. Delsey has built luggage in France since the 40s, so the engineering is not a guess. The wheels are quiet. The lock sits recessed, so it does not snag on the belt. These are genuinely useful touches. Delsey hands them to you at a fraction of what the boutique wall charges for the same conveniences. The label is never the bag, and Delsey proves it on the feature sheet alone. Watch the price because the discounts run deep and often. Buy it on a sale, and the value gap against the premium hard side becomes almost comical. Same shell physics, same feature set. A third of the money. The 5th pick looks like a luxury bag and is not priced like one. Number 5. Level 8. Here is the insider one. Level 8 is a direct-to-consumer brand that builds an aluminum frame hardside using German Bayer Makrolon. Engineering-grade material, the exact spec premium cases trade on. It wraps that in TSA locks and quiet dual-spinner wheels. Around $120 to $180. Pick one up and it reads like a far more expensive bag. The aluminum frame gives it the structured, premium feel the Rimowa-style cases sell for $1,900, and the wheels are the detail people miss. Reviewers who test these side by side find the Level 8 rolls smoother and quieter than the Samsonite Omni. Better bearings, better interior dividers, and understand what the aluminum frame means. The corners and edges are reinforced metal, not a full aluminum body that creases on the first hard drop. You get the rigid premium structure without the permanent dent penalty that sinks cheap all-metal cases. It ships in a few restrained colors that photograph like a bag 3 times the price. Most sellers give you a trial window. Use it, stress the wheels, load it heavy, check the handle. If a $150 case takes that and still feels premium, the $1,900 version has some explaining to do. Now, I will keep this honest. A direct-to-consumer brand does not have the decades of repair network history a Travelpro or a Samsonite has. So read the long-term warranty carefully before you commit. That caveat is real, and I am not going to bury it. But on pure build for the dollar, walking up to the carousel, this is a case that embarrasses bags costing 10 times more. The Makrolon shell is genuinely tough, not a brochure word. The look is borrowed from the luxury wall. The price is not. The 6th pick takes on the viral direct-to-consumer names head-on. Number 6. Monos. So what should you actually buy instead of the viral all-marketing carry-ons? A brand like Monos. Around $250 to $350, it is the credible alternative to the Instagram bags, and it quietly outbuilds them. A hard shell with anodized aluminum detailing. Wheels that roll better than the early viral cases ever shipped with. And the warranty is where it pulls ahead. Monos backs the bag with a lifetime warranty and gives you a 100-day trial to actually travel with it first. The viral names made you eat the transit damage and gave you a fraction of that window. The case packs a built-in compression pad, so you actually close it when you overpack. The detailing is anodized aluminum and vegan leather, not painted plastic pretending to be either. Compare it straight to the bag everyone bought during lockdown. Same price territory, but Monos gives you the longer trial and the shell that does not scuff to gray in a season. The viral brand sold you a color and a wait list. Monos sells you the build. This is mid-tier money, not budget money. I am putting it on the list because it sits in the exact slot where the viral brands overcharge for a thinner product. You pay a fair price for a genuinely good bag instead of a fashion price for a campaign. The build shows up where it matters. The zipper gauge, the wheel housings, the handle that locks without wobble. For the traveler who wants something nicer than a $100 case but refuses to fund an influencer budget, this is the landing spot. The label is never the bag. The warranty card tells you more than the logo ever will. The seventh pick is the value play hiding in plain sight. Number 7, the Warehouse Club. Here is the gold mine almost nobody talks about because it does not have a marketing department. Walk into a Costco and look at the luggage. You will find Samsonite and Delsey and full travel sets at warehouse prices, well below what the same bags cost at the department store. Often, these are the identical cases from the identical makers, simply marked down. The warehouse model strips out the retail margin and hands you the difference. Here is the open secret of this entire industry. A great deal of luggage, cheap and expensive, rolls out of the same factories. You are frequently buying the same shell with a different badge glued on. The warehouse floor is where that truth is cheapest. A hard shell set for the price of a single premium carry-on is not unusual there. There is a second warranty hiding here too, the return policy. Bring the bag back when a wheel fails, and you are not arguing with a repair center across the country. You are getting your money back at the door. That alone outruns half the limited warranties on the premium wall. The membership pays for itself on a single luggage set. The smart traveler worked this out long ago. He understands the carousel destroys the $1,000 bag and the $100 bag the same way. So he buys the shell and the warranty and skips the boutique. The catch is selection. You buy what they have, when they have it, and the models rotate. But read the shell material and the warranty card right there in the aisle, between the rotisserie chicken and the tires. Do that, and you walk out with more bag for less money than almost any other route. Now, to keep this honest, here are 3 I would tell you to skip. First, Bayes. I covered this in the must-stop video, so I will keep it short. It is style over spec, heavier than it should be for the shell it carries. Generic wheels, generic zippers, priced on the strength of an influencer campaign rather than the build. Beautiful in the photos, ordinary in the hand. You are paying for the founder's face, not the case. Weigh it against a Samsonite of the same size and you feel the difference in your shoulder before you reach the gate. Second, the ultra-cheap, no-name aluminum cases you find online for under $100. Aluminum dents permanently. One rough handler and you have a crease for life because the metal does not flex back the way a shell does. The no-name versions routinely arrive already bent from shipping. Skip aluminum entirely unless you are prepared to baby it, and at that price, nobody is. Third, anything sold on the smart luggage gimmick, the built-in battery, the self-weighing tricks. The whole smart luggage wave already cratered once when airlines banned the non-removable batteries and the brands that bet on it folded. Airlines tightened the rules on loose lithium batteries years ago, and a sealed-in battery can get your bag turned away at the gate. The tech dates fast. You're left with an aging gadget bolted to a bag that should have lasted a decade. Buy the shell, not the gimmick. So here is the whole thing in one breath. Read the shell. Polycarbonate flexes and recovers, ABS cracks, aluminum dents for good. Read the wheels. Sealed and tracking straight beats fancy and wobbling. Read the warranty and read whether it covers the airline, not just the factory. Do that and the $1,000 wall stops making any sense at all. Every bag on this list does the one job the wall pretends only it can do. It carries your clothes there and comes home in one piece. The rest is a logo and a story you paid for. The smart traveler worked this out long ago, and now you have too. I'm Bill. I read the spec, not the label. If you missed our breakdown on the luggage brands, you must stop buying. It is linked below. Same shelf, same parent company behind the markup. And our video on the shoe brands you must stop buying covers the identical pattern at 232,000 views. Subscribe. This channel reads the spec, not the label.